Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Let's switch this over. There we go. And all right. Welcome in, everybody. There we go. All right. Tiffany, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday night. Hi, Emily. All right. I love that. I had my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and it was actually I had a peanut butter and jelly English muffin, and it was super yummy. Welcome in, everybody. Emily's coming in with a tiny cheer. Thank you, Emily. Thank you for the heart. All right, we are going to continue working on. We're going to keep working on our house. Hello, Jess. How are you? And let's work on that. Okay, we started this one on Wednesday. And I had to change my clothes too because I dribbled jelly all over me. Sad, but true. Okay. I do like this house. I do. Welcome in, Cece. How are you? Emily, thank you for my popular vote. So let's go ahead and let's get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. CC, thank you for my popular vote. You know, I've got no complaints for the evening. I've got zero complaints. Are you kidding? I'm sitting here with all of you. I've got, I just had a peanut butter and jelly muffin. I've got my tea right here. And Joseph, how are you, honey? Carlo, how are you? Happy holidays. So good. All right. So now let me get an idea about what I'm going to put where. Because I'm thinking Brandy, how are you, honey? Thank you for my heart. See, I'm wondering if we should do more of like a wraparound porch. Yeah, let's do that. Tiana, how are you, honey? We can leave that for there. Cool dude, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hi, Monster. Yay, thank you. Happy weekend. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, my friend. Well, thank you, cool dude. I appreciate that. Okay, so before I do anything else, I can't be jumping I can jump all around, but I don't want to jump all around. So let's go. Let's finish this, and then I will see what we're going to do from there. They really don't have any of this, do they? Well, thank you. I kind of like it to be where after a day facing the world, you can come hang out with me and watch me do my thing. Monster, thank you for hearting me, honey. Okay, so I want to put, what I want to put right there is kind of like a little, see, because don't you think that looks too, do you think that looks too big? Do you think that looks too big right there? Hello, Marissa. You think it's okay? See, because what I was kind of thinking, let me show you another idea. Let me show you another idea of what I was thinking. Because what we can do was something like this. And then I can put the table there, but it's going to have to be a shorter table. Chase, it was good. It was good, honey. See what I mean? This has got a little bit more of a... It has a little bit more, I think, of like a more casual vibe. And then we could put like a couple of stools. I don't think we need the stools, but... the fireplace, I think, looks pretty good. I'm not too sure what I'm doing with the TV, but I have that there. Elizabeth! Okay. So if we don't do that... Yeah, I wanted the glass wall. Because then we would have to do... See, because that looks a little... Why are those so short? See, I don't think that these are going to be good. These are going to be better off out here. We're just going to put that in the yard for now. We're going to put these out here for a minute. These are just going to live outside for a minute. Hi, Jamie. Garrick, how are you, honey? You know, Joseph, what happened with the French toast is that, Garrick, thank you for my popular votes, honey, is I went to go make the French toast and the French toast had mold on it. So I had to actually chuck the bread. I ended up going to CVS, getting another loaf of bread. It was not the bread that I wanted, but it was a very lovely meal. So I made the best out of it. That's truthfully all I could do was just make the best out of it. And I bought the bread the day before too, which is crazy. You know, so, oh, wait. Let's go get this back. Yeah, you know what? It actually, it turned out to be kind of like a little adventure, and I am not hating it. It was definitely you know, Robert and I kind of looked at each other and we're like, well, what are we gonna do? And you know, we're like, let's just get in the car, go see if we can't find someplace open, grab some bread if we can, and we did, and it turned out really nice. Oh, that's cool, Abby. See, now this is a little bit, I think I like this better. And it's just a little bit more casual. There's not going to be a bigger table that's going to go with, I mean, maybe I can put 2 tables down. I love breakfast for dinner. And we're going to have to change the, I mean, I can put 2 down like that. Yeah. I made a breakfast quiche for dinner the other day. Ooh, that sounds really good. Yeah, well, I'm forcing myself to eat breakfast these days because I have the worst eating schedule. And so I'm trying really hard to improve the times that I eat and what I eat. Something like that, or we could do it. Oh, I know what we can do. See, I'm thinking like that. Maybe something like that. And then I can put like a table. Yeah, you just have to make sure you eat healthy. Yeah, but I kind of... Maybe something like that? I don't know. Nothing's fitting. Nothing is really fitting. Dan, thank you for hearting me. Karen, thank you for hearting me. Garrick, again, thank you for those popular votes. That's what I was thinking, Dana. I think we're going to have to... Let's see if we can't change the seats. Yeah, it's not turning out the way that I want, but I haven't given up completely yet. Have not given up yet. But if we're going to do a chair, that's too old-fashioned. I kind of like that one, but I think if we're going to do just a chair, then maybe... I know, honey, I took a little break, but I am back. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I'm like, oh, maybe we will go back to that larger table. I think it has to be almost like a square table, like what Dana said. Which, oh, here's a round one. What do you think about a round one? Blade, how are you? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Dana, I just found it and put it there. Yeah. I was a little worried that it was going to be too big for this space. But I think that's going to be just about what we're going to be able to use. Oh, we have a smaller one like this. Do you think we need like a more casual one? Hi, Catherine. How are you? Bruce, thank you for the follow. Dan, thank you for hearting me. See, there's where the benches and chairs. Okay. Oh, but look at how far out it has to go. That's weird. I don't like it that far out. Yeah. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, we're going to get this. I promise you we're going to get this. Yeah, I think square. Yay, Jennifer. Yes. No, I'm back. I tried doing a bench, but Michaela, the benches were really weird. So let's go back to... because that's the one we had. This one's a little bit bigger, but that just looks like a banquet room one. I think this one actually is kind of nice. Let's go ahead and... I can do bronze, but let's do... maybe this one will work. I'm doing good, Layla. How are you? I might have to do a taller chair. Try the benches along the wall and the chairs for the outside. Yeah, we could definitely try that. We would have to get them a little bit more color coordinated. But I see what you're talking about. That's actually pretty cool if we could get taller chairs. Denier, I see what you're talking about, but there's not very many tables that we can use because they're so low to the ground. No, this is the story mode bronze. I love that mug. That belonged to my mom. And then let's go more like... Hey, Rosie K. Okay, so what do you think about that? I think that actually looks pretty good. Don't you agree, everybody? Yeah. Hello, Veronica. But I think the rug needs to be a little larger. So let's go. Let's do... Dun, 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 dun. And then let's go this one. But... There we go. Here we go. Okay, we can pick out one of these. Emily, thank you for my tiny, tiny Christmas heads. Jacob, thank you for my let him cook. Okay, so now we can pick a pattern that we want. Do we want like a crazy pattern or do we want shoulder pads on? Nope. No. Oh, it's the couch. Yeah. No, I didn't. I don't have that on, but I totally get it. This is House Flipper 2. What do you think about that? Okay, I think that looks nice. I love that right there. This is House Flipper 2. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be doing the kitchen like a dark green. You know, I'm not really too sure what flowers those are. It's the ugliest bowl of apples I've ever seen. I wish I could decorate your house too. I love decorating like this. There we go. Either that, yeah, I think something like that. If I had all the money in the world, I would decorate your house I would do it for free. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is we need to have some sort of light here. So maybe a standing light in the corner, do you think maybe? That would kind of go with the carpet. That's too bright, I think. Mariah, thank you for hearting me. And Emily, again, thank you for my tiny, tiny Christmases. But I definitely think there has to be maybe a hanging lamp. Maybe a hanging lamp coming down. Yes, it's on a bunch of different platforms, but I'm playing it on Steam. But you can get it in just about every platform. Steam and console. Yep. Thank you, Abby. That's what I was thinking, Denier. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's 100% what I was thinking. Do we want to do it kind of... Do we want to keep it like a little bit more old-fashioned like that? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, I get all of my games off of Steam. Elizabeth is coming in with tiny Christmases. Thank you, Elizabeth. See, that's like too gothic. Maybe just something simple? Uh-oh, it's not going to let me connect it. No! It won't let me connect it. Because it's not a flat surface. So then we're going to have to do something like... something like that, which I think that actually looks pretty nice like that. Hey, Eduardo, how are you, honey? Yeah, Michelle, I think that looks pretty good. I like that, actually. And then we will do... Elizabeth. Thank you, honey. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think they look fine. Emily, thank you for my tiny Christmases. Thank you, Emily. Okay, I like how we have bugs in our house and I'm not even concerned about it. Do you think we should put another one like right here? Does that look weird having a spotlight over the door, do you think? Do you like that, Emily? I mean, it is kind of rustic. Okay, Nikki, you like it? Okay. Hi, Jen, how are you? Hi, South. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, I think it looks better too, Carson. I'm trying to figure out if this is centered or not. I think it needs to... Oh, you know what? You know how I'll be able to tell is if I shut the door. There we go. Okay. There you go. And then I'll bring it down. Yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh, I just so want to just sit here and drink a cup of coffee and just look outside. That's just what I want to do. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I do like that. You know what, Browns? I mean, truthfully, I really do enjoy the building aspect of this, but I equally enjoy the decorating part. I will make pancakes and you can drink your coffee. Done. Done, done, and done. Okay, so now let me ask you this, everybody. I'm thinking in the kitchen, I think we should do like a dark wood floor in the kitchen. Do you agree? Dr. Jackie Davis, how in the heck are you? Lexi, thank you for hearting me. Sally, thank you for hearting me. Emily, again, thank you for my tiny dinies. With the dark green. Yeah, exactly. So, okay. I'm going to take that down. I think that that takes away from the fireplace and it was driving me crazy. And with that said, I think we'll do. Thank you, Chase. Everybody's got the bugs. So we don't have a whole lot of space. So what if we have a little gamer set up there? That would be cute. I would think more probably down in the bedroom downstairs. I just want this to be like you just come in and you just want to sit down and snuggle and just look at nature. And I'm thinking something kind of sort of neutral like this, maybe. Even though that does not look incredibly comfortable. Be one with yourself. Exactly. They don't have the most comfortable, cozy looking furniture now, do they? This is kind of cool. Yay! Elizabeth just came in with a snow angel. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, my Elizabeth. Okay, so let me ask you this. If we're going to make that the TV wall, do you think I should make those windows? Do you think I should make those windows smaller, remove them completely, or leave them the way they are? What do you think, everybody? You know, Figgy, that's exactly what I was just thinking. See, I'm thinking we should have windows like this, maybe. And I think that would give it a little bit more of a modern look. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yep, one on each side of the TV. Exactly. Okay. Good job, Figgy. Okay. Make them the same. Okay. And I can always move them where we want them. I know, I know. I really did have a hard time trying to figure out the whole painting mechanism, but now that I got it down, it's actually pretty easy. And then we can go... Sorry, you're not feeling well, Jackie. I do not know why this is the only show that's ever on, but this is what we're watching. TV's not centered. There, now it is. You just got to point those things out. I will fix 99% of them. See, now what I'm thinking is I do like those chairs, but I think we need to have a little bit of color with them. Something. Two chairs, no couch. Chairs by the window wall, couch in front of the TV. Yeah, we'll see where we're going to put them. We'll see what ends up happening with them. You gotta trust the process. Gotta let my crazy brain do my crazy stuff. Do you like the animal print chair? Hello, Brittany. Bethany, thank you for the popular vote. Piper, thank you. Bethany, thank you for hearting me. Piper, thank you. I do think that this is going to be a little bit too much. I could almost do something like that. Oh, there's just another room down there. Because I think those are too dark. That's too crazy. I don't like that either. That I might be able to do. Or that's not too bad. Yeah, it's not. And I agree. I'm not too sure if I like the black. I think it's the dark color that's throwing me off. I actually like that. What do you think of that? That reminds me of a couch like my mom and dad had in the 70s. Mm-hmm. It does look comfy, doesn't it? And it ties in the vines too, yeah. And it kind of ties into the fact that, yeah, that would look pretty against that burgundy. Yeah, okay. Nature's coming inside. I mean, it's not like perfectly like what I was. I mean, it's going to be fine. Stained mahogany. Okay. And then I'm thinking we do a little. Yes, exactly. All right, so how was everybody's day? How was your day? If you had a great day, that was a 5. If you had a not so great day, that would be a 1. Leave me a comment and let me know, how was your day? A 4. Bethany had a 4. Jamie had a 5. Bethany had a 4. South had a 3.76. Dr. Jackie Davis had a 1 with a tummy ache. Bronze had a 4. Savage had a 3. Her Hutchinson had a 4. Figgy had a 5. Bronze had a 4. Lily had a 2.76. I love those precise numbers. I would say I would put mine at a solid 4.75. Nothing bad happened. Nothing like tremendous happened. It just, I woke up, I blinked, and my day was over. And I feel like I was not as productive as I would have liked. And that's kind of thrown me off just a little bit. So I'll say a 4.75. Hi, Jack. Chilling with your cat all day. That's pretty much what I did. It was really super cold today. Well, California cold. Do you think that lamp is too small for that area? Hold on, everybody. Yeah, it needs to be a little bit like, it needs to be it needs to have more, have more substance. Let's just put it that way. something like this one. That looks like a floor lamp, though. What is she talking about? It's because she's a good helper dog. Oh, that's kind of cool. Do you like that one? That was a little bit big. Oh, yeah. I had to fight the cat for my chair again. He's like, Mom. See, but here's what I'm thinking. Little FOMO. I know. She is definitely a FOMO cat. FOMO cat. But I think everybody's cat is a FOMO cat. This is the only round one they have? This is weird. I don't want a custom color. I just don't want anything. No, she's sitting over here like scratching my leg. Ow, ow, no, stop. I know, that's what she does. And then poor Indy's like, ow. I don't know. What do you think about this? At first, I thought it was going to be like totally not matching. But what do you think? Do you think that that's like... I wish they would too, South. They definitely need more. I think it's too much. Hi, TT. How are you, honey? See, now that I can do. It was way too busy. I actually like the solid white. Do you think that that... Okay. All right, we need to go to bed. It does, doesn't it, Jacob? I do like me a cozy decorating house building build. I had to turn it off. Yes and no. I mean, if you know how to play House Flipper 1, it's super easy. I mean, I don't think it's a hard game to learn. And if you ever have any questions, you could always ask them here. Oh, you did this house the other day, Sam? I love that. Rowdy, thank you for hearting me. And Brittany, thank you for hearting me. Don't forget to send in your daily hearts, everybody. Don't forget your daily hearts. Allie, thank you, honey. don't like the mahogany. But the other one was mahogany. Hey, Nightmare. Yeah, you know what? I personally wish that they would keep it just the way they had it, but nobody asks me my opinion. Hello, Jackson. How are you? See, that's it. I refuse. I won't touch my house flipper because I'm afraid it's going to crash. I really like the building aspect of House Flipper too. I like that it's a little bit more, I have more flexibility building. I just wish that the decorating was a little bit easier. In all honesty. I'm good. Yeah, I mean, I haven't touched it since it because I'm just afraid that it's going to crash. Yeah. Decorating wise, again, House Flipper 1 hands down is better. But building hands down, House Flipper 2 is better. So it really it's kind of like pick your poison. I mean, do you want to build more than you want to decorate, or do you want to decorate more than you want to build? That's just kind of how I justify it in my brain, is that way. That would be perfect, Jackie, if they would combine them. Hi, Jared. How are you? Brittany, thank you for my tiny dinies. Thank you, honey. Thank you for my Christmas tiny dinies. And the plants, they made the plants really difficult for some reason. Hi, Jacob. How are you? Jacob, thank you for the popular vote and for hearting me. Tam, thank you again for hearting me. Okay. Okay, so what do you think of that? I think that's kind of cute. I know. I'm a fanatic. And then what I was thinking about doing would be Chinchilla! Chinchilla, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Chinchilla. How you doing, honey? Hi, Skiggles. How are you? My peppermint mocha was very yummy, and I would love to. I think I might have one more before the season is over. I think I like that better. Is that centered under the TV? Am I going crazy, or is that not centered? No, Jared, I've never really played it. I miss you too, my friend. It is uncentered, isn't it? I don't know when they stop the holiday drinks, but I do know that they do sell the peppermint mochas year round. Is that better? Is that good enough? That was almost centered. Mm-hmm. Just like me. Just like all of us. We are all almost perfect. Okay, so let me ask you this, everybody. Do I keep this wall and put a bookshelf, or do I make this wall glass? A bookshelf? Okay. Bookshelf, bookshelf. Okay. All right. You have spoken. I shall listen. Bookshelf it is. Chinchilla, thank you for my popular vote. My tiny Diney and my heart. Jacob again, thank you. And Skiggles, thank you. Oh, well, good. Yeah, and I'm going to be back on a regular basis. So you're not getting rid of me. Jared, thank you for my roses, honey. That was an overwhelming yes for the bookshelf. So let's do... See, that's kind of cool. And then we could do it to match the... Queen, thank you for my popular vote. And Christian, thank you for hearting me. And thank you for the popular vote. I mean, it's not ginormous, but we can maybe put... I know the background music is awesome. And more plants. Absolutely. You think 2 of them maybe, Ellie? Okay, Karen says the same thing. So let's see. Because that's what 2 of them looks like. But we could do a shorter one. Or do you like the double ones like that? That was too short. Yeah, we could do that too, Dina. We could do a little bit more of a modern one like that. That one doesn't look any taller. That one's too rustic. That one's like that. Oh, we could do this one, but that one again I think is too narrow. That one's too boring. Oh wow, that one's like tall and skinny. Shorter with plants on. Yeah. That one's kind of cool. Maybe this one? That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. It has a little bit more of a modern flair like the rest of our cabin. Okay. Yeah, Jared, I think that one's cute. I like that one. And then we'll put some books and some candles and some plants on that one. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking, everybody, is we definitely need more light. And I think I'm going to have to move this one. And then what I was thinking about doing is putting a light underneath the shelf right there. Because it's just so dark. Because that wall is dark, I think it's making everything dark. So I was thinking maybe... I know. I love that you love candles. Once upon a time, Elizabeth forced me to use coral, and I have never forgiven her for that. Just so you all know. See, because we could do... probably just like a little spotlight like that, I think. It was salmon. Like, that makes it any better. I think I like the other one. On which one? Well, okay, so I remember, and the reason that I made that jump was because I know that you love candles, and I also know that you were very adamant about salmon. So when you had the opportunity, you forced my hand with salmon. No, I just don't have it in a vase. I just kind of have it set right there. I have to actually put a vase in there. I know. I just wanted to see if I liked them before I figured out if they were going to be even or not. It's all part of your charm. You are very charming. I will give you that much. I will at least give you that much. Those books were too perfect. They were driving me crazy. Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes, and truthfully, everybody, sometimes I can only get it a certain amount of centered, and I always do try to get it as centered as possible, but sometimes it's just impossible. But I do always try. On the top near the ceiling, not the TV stand. I'm not too sure, truthfully. I'm not too sure which one, Allie. Because I have a fern there, then I have 2 plants there, and then one right there. Well, thank you, Chase. So now that I put those smaller lights on, I think maybe we can put that back. Okay, that definitely makes it a lot lighter. And so what I can do, and let me know what your opinion is of this. Do you like that? Just for a little bit more decoration? Hello, Caitlin. I had a really nice holiday and I took a little break, but I am back. I love it on the stone, but not so much the wall. Okay. Because I'm thinking we need to do something. See, because that is a little... Maybe I will make it a little bit smaller. Subnautica. I know, I'm waiting for the new one to come out. I've played Subnautica before. I'm not the best at it. And since I'm not the best at it, it's a little hard to stream just because I'm not the best at it. Yeah, I don't think I like it. Yeah, I'm thinking more of a decoration maybe. TJ, how are you? Too much purple? Probably. Elizabeth, thank you for my tiny, tiny Christmas. Thank you. Kristen, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for doing everything. Okay, so let's go back to decorations, wall decor, and see if there's anything that we can find that will fit. I mean, that doesn't really make sense. I don't want a clock. Don't want that. I don't know why I would have this. I just put some chopsticks. And you know I'm not going to keep them. Kristen, thank you for my high bear, honey. Elizabeth, thank you for my... It does look like chopsticks. Emily's coming in with the tiny dinies. All dressed up for Christmas time. Tiny dinies for Christmas. I don't know, everybody. I think we're going to have to just end up doing like maybe a big plant. Like maybe a... like a sunflower or something. Oh, you know what? Truthfully, the pain is so overrated, honey. I mean, yeah, it doesn't feel great, but truthfully, walking out with your tattoo is going to feel so much better than the pain. I mean, it's temporary. So sometimes people like try to like freak other people out over the tattoos. And while it does hurt, it's nothing that's gonna be scarring. A snake plant? Oh yeah. Oh, somebody mentioned this one. let's go ahead and... But I would definitely say if you want one, just grab it. You can't let the fear of pain stop you from getting what you want. I am definitely working on getting one this year. It's been way too long. Yeah. Let's put some plants here and see if we need anything after that, because I do like some plants. More plants. You could never have enough plants. I don't hate that. But, hey Missy, how are you? So here's my question though. With that plant being there, do you think we should go back to the skinnier bookshelf? You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's very homey, but I like that. Go back to our original one. That, because there's going to be plenty of room now. Except I think I would have to make it a different color because it's blending in too much. See, because it was blending in and it was just a little bit too much. But I wish I could make a living remodeling people's houses. Missy, thank you for my heart. Jules, thank you for my heart and my popular vote. Emily, thank you for my tiny dinies. Yeah. Yeah. And then we will put... And then we'll put the books in with... Doesn't it, Jessica? But it seems like I always decorate like that. I always decorate in a very, like, you just want to grab a book, a blanket, and like a cocoa and sit down. Yeah, we could. It's just, I wanted a plant on both sides. Let me see what it looks like with books in. I don't know. Not 100% sold. I know. So with that said, everybody, give me a moment. Let me just figure something out here really quick. Give me just a minute. Katrina, thank you so much for my tiny diny. And then we will put books and stuff on there. What do you think of that? See, I think that makes it a little bit better, don't you? Okay. So that way you could actually like see the books. Exactly, Jared. Exactly. Jared, thank you for my roses, hon. Yeah. I like that. I like that idea. Yeah, you know what, Lee? The cool thing is you can make it as intricate as you want. I mean, if you like decorating, you could definitely take your time and decorate it. You can put dishes in the cabinets. I mean, there's so much you could do. So it really depends on what your level of what you want to do. But I really like the fact that it has that kind of like, it gives you the option. Catherine, thank you for the follow. Those are a little small, so let's go ahead and put those right there. No, everything costs. Everything in here costs money. And right now I have $2,305,000. If you turn your phone sideways, you can actually see my wallet. But I worked really hard on just making sure that, oh, you know what? I worked really hard making sure that we had a lot of money so we could do anything we want. Thank you, Elizabeth. Let's go back to reading and then let's go to candles. Don't ask me how we're going to put the candles out, but that's not our problem. Elizabeth, thank you for my heart. And Jared, again, thank you for those roses. I don't have a very good candle selection. Jared, thank you for my roses again, honey. And it's always nice that we don't have to worry about anything anything burning down. Let's just put it that way. Because if that's the case, my house would have burnt down like years ago. I don't know why those won't go on. Nope, I can't get them to go. And it's starting to make me sweat. I've never needed them to have a pot, but that's okay. We're going to put other things up here. Not that. I just want a teeny tiny little baby pot. And then we'll just put some plants in there. I think the shelf is too thick too. I agree. Nope, I do believe you are absolutely correct. That's way too big. Yeah, I think that's cute. I think that's adorable. And then let's go. Hey, Sarah, how are you, honey? And then let's go. Do I want a raccoon? Not really. I do like raccoons, but I don't think that that's gonna go. There. Isn't that cute? Except I think we need something more over here. I like the lantern too. Sarah, thank you for my popular vote in my heart. Honey, I appreciate that. And then we can just do something random. Like, we could put a skull up there. Don't know why we would want to, but we certainly could. And we've got a ducks on parade. We got a mama duck and a baby duck, and we've got ducks on parade. A mama duck goes quack and a baby duck goes quack. And Brittany just came in with a ducks on parade. Thank you, Brittany, for the ducks on parade. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, my friend. There. I like that. Okay. I know. I was thinking about putting an alarm clock up there. Okay. So. Oh, well, thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate it. How was yours and Ryan's Christmas? And how are you doing? And it's good to be back. I missed you. And you can say Merry Christmas whenever you want. You can say it 365 days a year. Dun, dun. I'm not going to put any curtains. Nope, 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 no curtains. We are out in the middle of nowhere and we are not hiding. Except I think I want a different color. I think I'm gonna do I know, honey. I had to take a break. It was really important just to I needed it. I had to regroup and you know, I'm always preaching that you guys need to take care of yourself. So I needed to take a step back, figure things out, get my priorities, and then just go forward. It is a giant glass window wall. I absolutely love using a glass wall. Nope. I was just mentioning that earlier that it is a fireproof house and I don't burn my houses down. Surprisingly. I think that's going to be too big. So we need just a smaller. That's still going to be too big. That's still going to be too big. So let's just go ahead and do. We're just so icky colored. Oh, I can change the color. They might have surround sound. I never put any music or anything like that in there. Can I get in there? Yes, I can. Okay, I think that's cute. Let's go put this over here again. Pixie Jane, thank you for hearting me. And Abby, thank you for hearting me. Okay, so what do you think, everybody? I still think it's a little dark for some reason, and it's bugging. I was thinking a picture or a clock. I was thinking we could do that also, yeah. I'm going to keep the floor concrete, but I'm going to put wood in the kitchen. We do share a brain. Dun, dun. Do you think that's too abstract? Well, I'm just afraid if we, Danny, I'm afraid if I put a rug in front of the fireplace, it's going to take away from the other rug. Oh, it's just a cabin. It's just it's a cabin up, it's a cabin in the woods. Maybe they have one that's not so... That's way too modern. That looks like a turkey butt. I mean, we could do one like this. I think it's kind of ugly. And I think it's too small. No. I know. I'm glad to be back too, honey. The dark brown circular one? You mean this one? I just think it's going to be too small. I think we should, I think this one is going to be the best one. I mean, we could try this one. And I mean, this one's not going to center. So let's go back to, see, you can't even see it. No, I don't know. We could put a rhinoceros head. That's a shelf. I refuse to do the live, love, laugh. Yeah, Missy, let's look and see. It's kind of out of place. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think that would be kind of weird looking too. What about a mirror? No, that's it. Oh, what about a mirror? Maybe we can put a mirror up there. Yeah. See, that's way too small. That looks, oh, maybe. Is that a mirror? Is that a mirror or is that a picture frame? It's a picture frame. These are all picture frames. So let's go mirror. Yeah, we'll put a mirror up there. Like that shaped mirror would be really pretty. See, that's pretty. Ryan! Yeah, no, I think that one's way better. That one's going to be the winner, right? I actually made that fireplace, everybody. Yeah, I think it's cute. Missy, thank you for my tiny dinies that are for Christmas. Thank you, it's me. That belonged to my mom. So we can put like oh, that might be too big. Oh no. Gift-a-palooza. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, and Emily. Thank you. Gift-a-palooza. I think we can just. Well, thank you, Brittany. Thank you for my my forever Rosa. I don't know why I am choking all of a sudden. You guys get me all choked up. Elizabeth, thank you for my tiny dinies. See, I'm thinking maybe this. I know it kind of blends in a little bit, but I do kind of like. F, thank you so much for my tiny diny Christmases. We got a cowbird? Oh my gosh. It's been a long time since I've looked like a cowbird. Jared, thank you for my SpongeBobbies. Okay, so does everybody like this? You were in for a mood. I appreciate you. Drew, I am back. See, I don't think they have a larger one. And I'm also rethinking the windows. Not the windows themselves, but I might put a little some little curtains on them. Let's look and see. That's the only size for that one. I could do a square one and make it larger. Yay, thank you. And we've got a Ducks on Parade. We got a mama duck and a baby duck, and we've got ducks on parade. A mama duck goes quack and a baby duck goes quack, and we've got ducks on parade. Ducks. Ducks on parade. This is House Flipper 2. And Ryan, thank you for my tiny, tiny Christmases. That the goal is just achieved. Hot and a dog. And Miss Emily, you are the #1 gift giver here in chat. Would you like to pick another gift goal? Yes, this is on Steam. Okay, I'll just figure this one out. Oh my gosh, Ryan just came in with the costumey Christmas. Yeah, I do all sorts of things. Sometimes I just get really like over it and I'll just like sell it half finished. That was the cutest gift. And Fee, how are you, honey? Merry Christmas, my friend. Jared, thank you for my roses. Okay, so what do you think about this different rug here? You like it, Missy? And then I moved it back a little bit too. So I kind of gave it a little bit more room. Ryan, thank you so much for all of those. Let's give a big round of woohoos for everybody for all of those gift-a-paloozas. That was amazing. Thank you, everybody. I don't really have, no, that's not going to fit right there. But I think, yeah, I think that looks better. Good job. Let's go chitty chat. Chitty chat, chitty chat, chitty chat, chitty chat. And then what I was also thinking, everybody, is just to kind of break up that wall, because I think that that's what's fireplace sticks. Well, I put some. You mean like matches? Oh no, how's your new job though? But that's okay. I took a break off at TikTok for a while. You know what, Jared? I got a bunch of love and affection. I don't do gifts for Christmas. So the only thing I wanted was just to hang out with, no, I don't do, I know it sounds really weird, but I don't really do gifts for Christmas. Brittany just came in with a snow globe. Thank you, honey. I love giving gifts. I just don't, I just ask my kids to not get me anything. Yeah. Family, friends, and love. Exactly. And I got all of you, and that's exactly all I wanted. Oh, Emily, did you want to pick a new gift goal? I was going to put up a new one. Or she said Chili's. Okay. Let's find the Chili's. Not at the moment. I only do one or the other. I don't do them at the same time anymore. So when I'm here, I'm just here. And I absolutely love it that way. It's so much easier to be able to just concentrate on one chat. There we go. Way better so far. Awesome. I love that. I'm not too sure. I'll have to take a look. Jacob's coming in with the Chili's. Missy's coming in with the Chili's. Okay, I was thinking that they had the kind of window covering I was looking for, but they do not. Which is unfortunate. Nope. Okay. Jared, thank you for my Chili's. And Bill is in chat. Bill Blair. Bill Blair. Because I don't like those. Okay. Yeah, and they don't have the largest selection, so I really can only pick from what they have. Okay, I think that looks a little bit more centered. I have not had a chance to watch it yet. I am playing House Flipper 2. Oh, shit. I knew that we were going to run into trouble. You're very welcome, honey. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. You know, I have decided, I mean, I love it when everything works out and everything is centered, but just, I only have so much control over what mechanisms they give me. So I just am like, I'm going to get it as close as I can, and that's all I'm going to do. If I don't reuse them, I'll just sell them. Yes, can I help you? Come on. You're going to have to jump up. And we got a ducks on parade. We got a mama duck and a baby duck. And we got ducks on parade. A mama duck goes quack and a baby duck goes quack. And we got a ducks on parade. Ducks. Ducks on parade. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Everybody say hello to Skipper. What do you want? Where do you want to go? Oh my God. You're the one that jumped up here. Here comes Indy. Indy's like, hey, no shenanigans around my mom. Okay? This is my mom too. Those two cracked me up. And this is Indy. You want to show them? Show them your friendship donut. Ugh. Exactly. They would love. Oh, Skipper's attacking Indy. You cannot push me out of frame. Oh, I know. She is Pitbull. She's an American Bully Pitbull. We actually had a DNA test done on her. Because she looked so different. She's my second pit, and she looked so different. Micah, thank you so much for my chilies, honey. She looks so different from my other pit that we had a DNA test, and she came back 100% American Bully. I love streaming here. Oh my gosh, she is constantly on my lap or laying on my. She's like a weighted blanket. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go to sleep. I'm a little panicked over the kitchen because there's not a whole lot of room. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I don't even know if she thinks that she's a dog. I have no idea. Okay, so I was thinking like a dark wood with green cabinets or something. Cindy, did you get something off the table? Probably. She tries to get the cat food. Yeah. Green cabinets, exactly. And yes, it comes all beat up like this, and you have to repair the house, and you have to sell all the stuff, and then you can turn around and sell it for profit. This is going to be our bedroom, by the way, which I'm a little curious as to. What the hell? There's a birthday cake in here, everybody. Oh, there's like a birthday cake. Dude, somebody locked their kid in here. Someone went timeout for a very long time. How weird is that? I guess that's the electrical box. Is that like... I don't know, man. That's weird. Is that how your last house was? I'm like, welcome to my house. If you don't behave, you know what? I might just lock you in the basement. Concerning for sure, yes. I would have to agree with you on that one. So we're going to turn this one into our bedroom. At least there's cake. I agree completely, Marissa. You know, lock me away if you want, but give me cake. No, well, there's House Flipper 1 and then there's House Flipper 2. Those are the only ones I've played. I have never played Fortnite. No, they just House Flipper 2 is fairly new. Kitty, how are you? Emily's coming in with the chilies. Thank you, Emily. Oh, can we make this a window? I'm not too sure. When it's on sale, it's super cheap. I've had it for a couple of years. Where was that? Where was that? Because I know we saw an opening somewhere, right? Oh, there it is right there. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Edie, we had a very nice Christmas. Thank you. Holly, thank you for my popular vote. Okay. So, Elizabeth, thank you for my chilies. Holly, thank you again. Brittany's coming in with the chili. Jared, thank you for my roses, honey. Okay. So, flooring. I think I want... You think that one? I really miss the flooring selection of House Flipper 1. They had the best flooring. Emily, thank you. Micah, thank you. I appreciate that. Elizabeth, Brittany, everybody, thank you so much. Okay, do you think it should be darker? Hi, Chase, honey. All right, it's achieved. Do you think it should be darker, or do you like that color, everybody? You like it, Danny? Okay, Oakley says darker. Darker? Okay. Let's go ahead and put like the darker on the other half and then see which one we like better. Yeah, because this one is the European walnut panels. I think that one. This is the Arizona walnut. See, that one's the darker. I'm thinking probably the darker. Don't you? Yeah, Justin, I believe they can. You can build your own house in House Flipper 1 or in House Flipper 2. Micah, thank you for my Christmas jollies. Emily, thank you. F, thank you. Yeah, but we'll just make sure that we don't make the cabinets too dark. Yeah, it brings out the stone, Micah. I agree. Yeah, Michelle, that's what I was thinking. I think it will be pretty. Now, our kitchen is going to be incredibly tiny. I'm a little worried about, oh shit. Okay. Josh, I'm doing good, honey. How are you? Tiny but mighty like us. Okay. Yes, this one is House Flipper too. Okay, so that is flat. I had a very nice Christmas. I was actually here and streaming in the morning, and then watched a movie with Robert, and made French toast for dinner. It was very nice. Oh, it won't let me do a glass ceiling. Bummer. Okay, take that back. Oh, I did miss a square. Thank you. I think you should change the dining room and the kitchen. So the dining room is in the kitchen. No, I think that would make it way too small. I think we're going to be able to make it fit. Well, thank you, Marissa. I appreciate you. Holly, thank you for my chilies. If anything else, everybody, I'm going to pull the wall out to there. See what I mean? If I can't make it fit, because we already have the roof. See, we already have the roof and everything right there. And I'll just pull it out. So then that way it's square. You know. Emily said go for it. Yeah, no, let's see. I could, yeah. I just don't see how we're possibly going to be able to fit in a refrigerator. How we would be able to fit in a refrigerator, a stove. Good night, Chase. Yes, it's an already built house that we're renovating, but we can add on to it if we want. Oh, I'm on a ladder. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I've done smaller kitchens before. One thing I've never done before is added on. So I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to work. I was like, what's going on? So I'm just kind of testing things out to see what I would like. Okay. I got myself stuck. Yes, I did. I 100% did that. But I 100% know how to get out of here. Yes, there is a budget. Well, it does cost money, but I have been working on this game for a while, so I have over $2 million. So, fortunately, I can make changes and mess them around however I want. And I don't really worry about money. I did, Becca Boo. I had a very nice one. So, what do you think if we did it in like that? Oh, that's okay, honey. I know you don't have to apologize for that. You like that? And then this whole thing would be okay. All right. So do you say go for it, everybody? Should we do it? Should we do it? Should we knock down that wall and make just a larger kitchen? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much for everybody. Holly, thank you for my roses. Thank you, everybody, for the jollies. All right, let's do it. You know what's crazy is we've already been on for 2 hours, and it does not even feel at all like 2 hours. F's like, you're rich. If you don't like it, just hire somebody to build it back. Emily, thank you, honey. All right, this kitchen is for you, Emily. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know what that's going to do to the basement, to tell you the truth. I didn't even think about that. 3 tiny bees? I didn't even think about that. We're going to have to figure that one out. Maybe we will. I don't know if we can or cannot. I think the basement's on the other side of the house, but that's it's an interesting thought. Jack Russell, man, I know it's been a while since I've been here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. I wonder if I could do that one. Oh yeah, I could. Oh no, that looks horrible. I'd have to change that. Okay, hold on. No, I don't think you can do anything like that. I know that this particular game is it's a two-player game, so you can like play with friends and stuff, but I don't think that you can actually go visit other places. That would be kind of cool if you could. Okay. It is multiplayer. This particular game is multiplayer. I am back, Justin, and it's nice to be back. Itty, thank you. Emily, thank you. I appreciate everybody so much. Okay, that's going to be kind of weird right there, but that's okay. We can get over that. Now, would you open this wall up a little bit? I can actually move everything over a little bit. Would you make that opening a little bit wider? Caleb, how are you, honey? I'm going to keep the wall, but I'm just wondering yeah, I was going to see, because I was going to keep the wall, but I was wondering if I should just take out a couple of bricks just to make it a little bit thinner. El Grigo, thank you so much for my jollies. Let's go ahead and finish. Before I do too much, let me just finish this and make sure that we can do this. Oh, wow. That is cold. I was complaining about 55-degree weather. Oh, do you think we should make this like a little screen door? Do you think we should what do you think about that, everybody? You like that, Emily? Yes, that's the kitchen. And I might do, I don't know, I might do a screen door. You want the screen door? Okay, because this is where it's getting a little challenging for me, is that we are now going to have to okay. Oh, it's 82? Okay, everybody. With that said, where are you watching from? I'm in Southern California. And where are you watching from? Okay, it's a little different, but what do you think? And I went up the ladder again. Because that's going to give us much, much, much more room. And then what I was thinking about doing, no, no, you don't need to do that. No, no. My cat only has one eye, so every time she looks at me, she's like, what? If I put a screen door, it would go right here. So I think I still want a porch because we can't give up the porch. So what if yeah, something like that. Yeah, wrap it a little bit. Don't you dare. No. Stop. Yeah, Chris, I was actually thinking about doing that the other day. Heath, how are you? Thank you for my hi bear. El Grigo, thank you so much for my jolly Christmases. She tests me every single night. It's her job. It's her full-time job. Well, what she does is she insists on getting behind my blinds. So half of the blinds in my house are pulled up so she can get there. And she's like, those windows, I don't really care about those windows. I want to know what's behind this window. And then, so I'm like walking around my house opening up windows. Oh, so yours does the same thing? I got her in March or May. I said no. So then I get upset. Oh yeah, no, I still have Indy. Come on. So I get upset. I yell at the cat, and then Indy gets upset because she thinks I'm yelling at her. It's like chaos in my house. Okay, get down. It's like, hi, welcome to my live as my animals go crazy. just like kids. They are the living embodiment of my sons. And they take turns figuring out who's going to test my patience. Let's just put it that way. They mean well, but just like my kids, it's like as soon as I'm doing anything other than paying attention to them, they're like, mother, we require attention, mother. And that would be Indy's new toy that she got for Christmas. Okay. Yep. Just craziness. Yeah, you know what? And truthfully, for Indy not having much fur, she loses a whole hell of a lot of it unnecessarily. Okay. Base of that. The bottom open, stairs on both sides. I think this is what I want. No. Stairs and roofs are so. Yes, they're both girls. No, I want the stairs. I mean, I know it's going to be kind of weird with the path, but I'll fix that. I want the stairs to match the door. I just don't know if I like these stairs. I don't like the stairs. I mean, they're kind of cool looking if I do like I think that would be a fence. Yeah, let me just see what that would look like. I'm not 100%. See, I think that's kind of cool and modern. You know, it kind of gives it a little cool modern look. And the beautiful thing is that I have enough money. If I don't like it later, I will just get rid of it. I think I need to... there's a couple of things that are bugging me that I'm going to have to change. But in fact, I think I'm going to get rid of this because I think that this is kind of messing up the aesthetics. JT Animals, how are you, honey? I just didn't like them. I think the house is too pretty for it to be covered up. I can always put some back, but I just think that it was kind of unnecessary, especially, well, honey, I'm glad you're home and hopefully everything is okay. There. We do have a vibe check, and I did that earlier. How's everybody's vibe going? Fuck, I just sold my ladder on accident. They were very yellow something. Well, I'm sorry about that, honey. All right, everybody, how is your vibe of vibing? If you are having a good day, that would be a 5. If you're having a not so great day, that would be a 1. So check in and let me know how your vibe is vibing. Yay! Oh my gosh, Julian, how in the heck are you, honey? How have you been? Merry Christmas. How was your holiday? Did you have to work? Brandy, thank you for my Go Popular. Monica is a 1, Marissa's a 5. Cat is chewing on my pants. Helen, yeah, she is something else. Brandy, thank you for my Go Popular and my heart. And Heath, again, thank you for my Donnie. Okay, Eddie, you cannot throw that back on me. Yes, I wanted a kitty cat. And yes, I totally forgot how incredibly adorable they are. Let's just leave it at that. Worked going to go see my family in May in northern Norway. Ooh, how fun. How exciting for you. Hopefully work was okay. Yes, you get perks on this one. They are quirky little things. You know it. Sledgehammer is a lot of fun. I usually go a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with the sledgehammer. I've missed you, Julian, and I'm glad you're here. I don't know. I think the stairs should have been one thing wider. It could be. I just don't want it to be. Look at us go building and stuff. I mean, I think that's pretty exciting. Don't want these. Don't want the cozy rosy stairs. I just want like outdoor stairs. Okay. What's the difference? One's. We'll just do that. I don't know why it's that color. I think that's weird looking. Hold on. You thought of adopting a cat? I mean, I love my cat. I bitch about her pretty much daily, but I really could not even imagine not having my kitty cat. So don't let me, don't let my bitching about my cat stop you from doing that. I do love my cat. That's the. I needed to bring it out one. Yeah, nope. Just like I couldn't imagine not having Indy. Damn it, I did it again. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm so glad that I went and got her and adopted her and, gave her the best little home. But I instantly knew she was going to be my cat the moment I saw her. Is that too steep, do you think? Or does that look okay? That looks okay, don't you think? That doesn't look like too dangerous, I mean, considering. I don't know. There's a couple of things that are super difficult compared to the first one. I think that looks really pretty, don't you? I like that. I don't want to make the front. I mean, thank you for your suggestions, and I will definitely always take them into consideration. But sometimes I'm just going to go with the flow of what I think is going to look best for our house design, and this is definitely what I was imagining. See, now the problem is that but I do appreciate your suggestions. Please don't ever like think like I don't appreciate them because I love having I absolutely love having you be a part of the stream. So by no means ever stop throwing the suggestions out. Just know that if I don't do it, it's just because I have something visualized in my head. But you all give me the best suggestions. So please don't ever stop doing that. Okay. So since I think if we can make the path go up to the stairs. Yeah, that's Justin, that's exactly what I was working on right now. Do you like how we started on the inside? We made an extra kitchen and now I'm working on the outside. But that's exactly how my brain works. My brain is always jumping all over the place. Mhm. Well, that's not going to look good. Yeah, you have to have like the weird moving around brain to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. Now, if there's anybody, can I get gravel at least? Oh, I can. Okay. Okay, so this is the weirdest way to put down gravel. Rolo, I am back. Missy, thank you for my jolly cheers, honey, my jolly Christmases. Thank you, honey. I will get there. Exactly. Okay. So now in order to put down gravel, So I'd have to put down, see, now I'll have to put down gravel. Hi, Natty, how are you? Because what we could do, oh, you know what we could do? I had to refigure my platform a little bit, but I'm going to be streaming at nighttime, yes. My night's good. See, because here's the thing. Now, the difficult thing is going to be I can't really have any curves. Okay? So, what do you think if we made like a square or something? Oh no, if I don't want to answer something, I definitely will just be like, I'm not going to talk about that. So don't even, I mean, ask all the questions you want. It's just I don't have any set schedules. And that's the only thing that's kind of stressing me out, is because I'm going to be live on a couple of different platforms every week. So I just don't have like I'm going to be here at this time, but I'm definitely going to be on TikTok. So that's just kind of where I'm getting at. Because what I was thinking about doing, okay, so we have that. Then what if I do like another, yeah, because I'm definitely going to put like, um, like some fire, like some lawn chairs and a fire pit out here. Hey, Money, how are you, honey? Do you see where I'm kind of going instead of like, okay. I'm doing good, honey. Okay. Yeah, because then so watch what I can do. Watch what I can do. I thought we had grass, but maybe not. Something like that. So that way we'll have like a little. Curtis, how are you, honey? Hey, how are you? How are you doing? Hold on, I have to go let Indy out. Hold on. Okay. Again, something else. I wish I could just move this, but I have to sell this. See, I think that's going to look fine, don't you? Yeah, I just kind of, I'm going, trust me, we are going to be working on this one for a while. And it's going to be, I'll put like decorations and stuff like that. So now what I was thinking about doing would be, because I do want to cover this. Oh, and then it won't let me go any farther out, so that's fine. There, and that's how we're gonna fix that. What do you think? I mean, it's kind of modern like the rest of our cabin. But I think it kind of gives it fixes the problem that we made for ourselves. Kaylee, thank you for my heart. Missy, again, thank you for my jolly Christmases. Carly, thank you for my Go Populars. Yeah, I learned how to do this in the first house flipper because there was a lot of times where I could not get the stones to line up. So again, nothing is perfect in nature. And I have found that if you make kind of just irregular paths, it absolutely covers up a bunch of stuff. Boons, how are you, honey? Yeah, and personally, I like it better being a little wonky instead of like absolutely straight lines. Well, thank you, honey. It's good. It's good to be here. Okay, there. I do think I'm going to make this go out one. Yeah, I think it blends in really nicely. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. And I really like how like the grass and the little plants and stuff, how they just kind of like stuck in the gravel and you can't really see it. What kind of things do I do? I just go and I make long form videos. So I go and I try foods and I go and I talk about Disney and all those things. So I'm what I'm trying to do for Disneyland is I'm trying to be the uninfluencer influencer. So I know that a lot of Disney influencers, it's no shade on anybody, but I just want to do things just a little bit differently. So I'm basically there and I'm talking about like wearing what you want, like talking about fashion, talking about life. And so for me, it's talking more than just about Disney. To me, it's talking about life while I happen to be at Disney. I've never had one of those, Brittany, and that's on my list of things to eat. Oh, it did? Oh my God, they have the best root beer floats. I don't know what witchcraft they put in those root beer floats, but they are so good. I don't think I like that. Yeah, and I'm having to stand because my cat's in my chair. I talk about it like I'm upset, but I'm not upset. Yeah, I'm gonna get one. The fire poles. I think I'm gonna do something like this. I think I like that. Like outdoor torches. Yeah, like a tiki torch. Hey, Lonnie. Oh, Owen's Oh, I have Tiny Glade. Yeah. Yeah, I've played that one before. I like Tiny Glade. And I also like the little town to village. The one where you make like a little town. Yeah, I think it adds just enough light to make it interesting. Oh, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. No, I don't believe that house. This is called House Flipper, and it is on. I'm playing on a computer, and I know that it's on console, but I don't believe it's a mobile. Oh, they do have a mobile version? Okay. See? I am stand corrected. There you go. Yeah, I think that's cute. Bubble, oh my gosh, Bubble, thank you for my cake slice and thank you for hurting me. That's exactly how I want this to feel. And this is going to be a real, I think, oh, you know what we'll do? I think we'll put the stove against this wall, and then we can have the vent go all the way up. Missy, thank you for my popular. This is the entire house. I mean, it's just a tiny little cabin that we are trying to make, that we're expanding. But this is literally the entire house besides the bedroom down here. I'm turning this into a bedroom. And then this is going to be a bedroom. I wonder what's in here. Nothing. Nothing. Nope, we can't expand out. Oh, you know what we can do though? Is we can make this all windows. Just to kind of give it a little bit of light. Not much, but we'll have a little bit of light. Let in the light. Exactly. Exactly. The tree's growing in the wall. We're going to have to get rid of it. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. I absolutely love it. And then we're going to have to figure out what color we're going to paint the outside. Nico, I'm doing good, honey. This is called House Flipper 2. And just like that. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call it a night. That's my 3 hours tonight. I will be back tomorrow. Oh, you know what? And tomorrow we will probably do some more house flipper, and then we'll do some goblin cleanup. What's your question, Nico? What is your question? Keep it nice, and what's your question? Good night, Brittany. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for everything. And then I absolutely love that glass wall. Good night, F. Thank you. Nico, what's your question, hon? All right, Nico, I will be back tomorrow. If you'd like to ask that question, I will be here to answer it. All right, everybody, I love you dearly. Remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Stay warm, wear a sweater, and drink your water. All right, everybody, I'm not 100% sure what time I'm going to be on tomorrow, but just make sure that you keep an eye open, and I will see you all tomorrow. Probably tomorrow night, maybe a little bit earlier than when I jumped on tonight. But I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you all and have a beautiful day tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Good night.